Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Dustin Poirier defeats Conor McGregor in their trilogy fight, and it was by a first round stoppage. Now going into this fight, of course, the third fight was the tiebreaker. McGregor won the first fight, Poirier won the second fight. So yeah, this one was the tiebreaker, and also basically a title eliminator because Dana White said that the winner of this fight would go on to challenge for the UFC Lightweight Championship. And yeah, it was Dustin Poirier who prevailed in this fight. And again guys, bear in mind, I don't cover MMA, not usually anyway, only on the very odd occasion, so I'm a casual UFC MMA fan, so take what I say with a big grain of salt. But yeah, I mean, the fight started out with both guys on their feet. Conor McGregor was looking for low kicks against Dustin Poirier. To my eye, it looked like Dustin Poirier was doing a pretty good job of checking some of those kicks. But Conor came out pretty fast on his feet, looking for the low kicks. He also was trying to find that overhand left, of course, which is his trademark punch. Actually caught Poirier with it early in the fight. Poirier took it well though. And after that, Poirier started to open up with his own strikes. He was actually going to the legs as well with leg kicks. And he was also striking with Conor with the hands. And, you know, his shots were looking dangerous. He caught Conor with a couple of shots. Both guys were exchanging. And then it kind of went into the clinch game. And Poirier kind of initiated the clinch, pushed McGregor against the cage. And McGregor attempted a guillotine. Didn't really have full grip on Poirier, but he was trying to choke Poirier out, got him to the ground. So Conor was on his back basically, but he had Poirier in a guillotine. Poirier broke the guillotine, and at this point Poirier started to light Conor up on the ground with some ground and pound, and it was looking reminiscent of when Conor fought Khabib, where in that round when Khabib just went ham with ground and pound. That's what it looked like in this fight. Maybe not quite as bad, but Dustin was lighting Conor up with the ground and pound. Eventually Conor gets to his feet, and shortly after he actually sustains an ankle injury. He kind of steps back, puts his weight on his leg, and his ankle basically just gives way and snaps. And obviously at that point Conor went down. Poirier came in, landed a few ground and pound punches, and the referee kind of jumped in to wave it off. So yeah, I mean, the fight ended in unsatisfactory circumstances, but from what I saw in that opening round, no doubt in my mind, Dustin Poirier would have won that fight cleanly anyway. I felt he looked like the better fighter. I felt he was more effective. I felt that he looked stronger, better technique. I just felt he looked like the more rounded fighter in there, and to me he was getting the better of Conor McGregor. Conor had some success, don't get me wrong, with the low leg kicks early on, a couple of left hands, but I felt Dustin had a good first round. And yeah, in my opinion, even injury aside, I felt Poirier was going to go on to win that fight cleanly anyway. And Poirier, he was saying that he felt it was because basically he checked one of McGregor's kicks early on, and he thinks that done the damage, that basically weakened Conor's ankle, and when Conor stepped back on it, that's when it basically gave way. So who knows, you know, it's one of those things. It happens in MMA, leg breaks, arm breaks, ankle breaks, all sorts of breaks. So yeah, that's how this fight really ended, to be honest. And you know, congratulations to Dustin Poirier. He did his thing. He came in there in shape, came to fight, and ultimately he was the worthy winner, in my opinion. So yeah, congratulations to Dustin Poirier. He now has a title shot against lightweight champion Charles Oliveira. That should be a really good fight, actually. Oliveira, really good fighter, as is Dustin Poirier. Put those two guys together, I'm sure that's going to be a great fight. As for Conor McGregor, I mean, I've been saying for a little while now, I think this guy's done at the highest level. You know, this guy's made so much money. He's not exactly lived the life outside the ring at all times. Long periods of inactivity, and now this serious injury. For me, Conor McGregor is done at this point in time. Even if he comes back, I mean, who would you want to see him fight? I guess you could see the trilogy fight with Nate Diaz. I guess people would still want to see that. maybe Conor versus Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson himself is on some bad form, so maybe that fight makes sense. Conor versus Tony Ferguson, loser leaves town type of occasion. But yeah, I can't see Conor ever really challenging for a UFC title again, but we'll see what happens with Conor. I personally think he's done. Had a good career. Maybe it's now time to call it a day. But congratulations to Dustin Poirier. He won the fight. And he's going to get a title shot. So share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Del Boy. Peace.